Alrighty, so we're gonna quiet house for a little bit, a few hours probably. Figured I would just, record my voice on these couple next games. And depending how I do, I will either hop on stream or not. Let's see. I'm going against J Boogie, the Savant. Let's see. Good luck, have fun, my guy. This hand is not a keeper. The only bet would be getting Spear out and then Oath right afterwards. But then if I miss a piece of Tron, I'm pretty much just dead. But I guess no way we can risk the hand because we do have both expedition maps. Let's go. Let's risk it. Let's see what we get. Either we get punished or rewarded, one or the other. But there's like no middle ground. Okay. Okay, this is telling me my opponent's playing combo. And I need Torpor Ore and Sorcery as Spyglass to name Jace, whatever. And let him draw a card. I need to name Jace and I need Torpor Ore to stop Thassa's Oracle. Inquisition. Okay, Inquisition. He's either going to choose Oath or Ancient Stirrings. Either one he chooses is about the same because he's playing a combo deck. So he combos off pretty quickly. I think he's going to choose Ancient Stirrings though. Because it just makes more sense because it gets me to dig 2 cards deeper. There he goes. And that was correct. Alright, let's see. Oath. It's either Oath hits a land or I'm dead. Okay, I guess that hit a land, but I need a Tron land. Come on, power plant and nope. Well, oof, that's a little harsh. Let's see. Let's get this out there. Alright, so we got expedition map working for us, at least. So relative progenitus. I think at this point in time, I might as well just go straight for drawn lands because that's ultimately going to be what I need to win this game. Hopefully, I don't get hit with a counter spell here. If I do, I'm in a world of hurt. No counter. Okay, that's nice. So next turn, I'll be able to get Torpor Orf. No, no Torpor Orf next turn. Okay, so he's gonna take my Oath because that's all that's a target right now for him. If I draw into Natural Tron, I guess not Natural Tron at this point, just Tron. If I had drawn into Tron, I could have possibly played Karn and gotten Torpor Orf and put it on the battlefield. Let's see, I have a power plant tower I need to mine. Alright, so now I have 5 mana. Let's go try to cast Karn. Most likely you'll have a counter spell here for Karn, which I am not surprised about. But I don't have a choice here. I kind of have to play into everything because his deck can win so explosively that I don't have the option to just chill, basically. And I think Wormclaws are actually way too slow in this matchup. Another one again. So he's just really looking for his combo piece here, and then the game's over. Alright, let's use it to add some green mana. Let's see what we can muster up here. Okay. That is not too bad of a card. But this taps to non-land permanents, which is a problem. Alright, so at this point in time, I think I have to go look up the Jace online because I kind of have a really good idea how my opponent's going to win. But at the same time, I don't know the exact name of the cards. Let's see. Thassa's Oracle Modern is what it's going to come down to. Let's see. The Planeswalker and Thassa are the main things I need to hit. Virtue through Thassa's Oracle, which is 2. And let's see, what's a Planeswalker? Jace is 3. Yeah, I think I might as well just do this here. It's going to take 2 turns for me to be able to use Doubling Season on Planeswalker. If that's the option I take. But I think I'm going to be too slow for that. By the way, I am a little bit sick right now, which is why I'm not on stream really. Just trying to find out how my voice holds up. I think I just have a sore throat or something. I don't know. I do know for a fact though, food tastes amazing. So if it is COVID, food is tasting pretty great. So I don't think that's it. Alright, so you got rid of the. There goes Thassa's Oracle. I guess he's giving me a target to destroy here. So all I need to do is to not fall for the target, basically. But it's a choice now of do I attack first or do I destroy it first? I think I just have to attack until after he casts his other Thassa's Oracle. And then I will blow it up. Let's see, this thing doesn't have flash. So yeah, I think I just have to be careful here about him getting more, what is it, devotion. Also, I think Inverter of Truth is probably also around the same mana cost. Well, I guess I can find it out right now. And no, Inverter of Truth is 4 mana cost. Definitely way off. He's killing his Thassa's Oracle. Why would he kill his Thassa's Oracle? That was very, very, very strange. I think he just was missing his combo pieces there. Alright, so we know that Wormquill is not going to win us the game. I know there won us the game, but that was kind of luck-ish. But I'll take it. Torpor Orc needs to be in because it stops the combo. Platinum Angel needs to be in just because it prevents us from losing the game. Walking Ballista can be in. Emrakul can definitely be out. So one card needs to be out. I think I'll just go with the Relic. He was exiling graveyards pretty aggressively anyway, so I don't have to worry about that. I think I can take Tamio out. for Oblivion Stone. And I'll run that back and see what happens. Alright, so this hand is a keeper 1000%. Pretty much everything we need here in order to win the game. The only thing that my opponent might do is they might take Expedition Map, which sets us back from getting Cascading Cataracts. There's turn 1 Relic, turn 1 Expedition. No matter what they do on turn 4 or turn 5, we should be able to get something going combo-wise with Jace and Doubling Season. Let's give him the false representation here that we're playing very cautiously since we're playing Tron. Even though we know that's not the case. Spreading seas. Making my tower into an island. Here, let's go. I can deal with an island. I like it. Let's go get Cascading Cataracts. Now he's probably super confused, like, what the heck is this man doing? He must have another tower in his hand. And as a matter of fact, homie, I do. Okay. Another mine as well. Let's put a power plant out there in an expedition map. Now I'm thinking, do I put Wormcoil out there now or do I wait until later? If I put it out there now, at least it'll be a threat that's on the battlefield. Next turn I'll be able to have 7. It's 2 more turns to ultimate with Jace. So next turn I'm pretty much free to do whatever. But Walking Ballista is my only card I will be able to play, so I might as well just save the Ballista until next turn. If I can end up casting it. If I get hit with another Spreading Seas, it's going to be a bad day. It's going to be a bad day for me. But we'll see. It also depends on which land they hit too, so that'll make a difference. I think most likely they will go for the power plant. Okay, so we exile card face down. Okay, alright, let's go ahead and step. Alright, let's see. Now we go fetch nothing, because we don't need anything. Alright, so here if he got the counter, he got the counter. If not, then we're looking pretty good. End up drawing into a chromatic star there, which is amazing. It means that we can get Doubling Season off this turn. And then next turn be able to ultimate. Alright, into another Doubling Season. It's not bad. Not the worst. Alright, so I can play Walking Ballista for 1 here and comes out with 2 counters on it. Not the worst. My opponent plays Commander. They probably know exactly what this card does. Remand, look at that. Alright, so Walking Ballista for 1. Nah, I think it's not worth it. If I'm gonna lose the combo, I'm gonna lose the combo pretty aggressively regardless. And keeping one expedition map open is not the worst. In my eyes anyways. Jace. Okay, maybe I should have gone ahead and gotten, what's the name? Blast Zone, maybe. Okay, you draw a card. Alright, let's power up a little bit here. Now let's go land. Invert, I'm pretty sure he's gonna try to combo me out and win next turn. That has 5 counters on it. Let's see, that's... Oh man. Just realized I played the wrong land. So I can't do Doubling Season and Walking Ballista. That's fine. It's 9, 10. So Walking Ballista for 5. Here we go. Walking Ballista for 5 answers win condition next turn, maybe? Which would be Jace, Wielder of Mysteries. So I'm gonna snipe this thing till it's dead. Alright, Jason, Wielder of Mysteries is no longer with us. That's good. Also, just putting it out there, my opponent's Devotion would have been 4 with it out. And then it would have became 6 if he played a Thassa's Oracle as well. So, just being super cautious here. Now drawing into Jace, Architect of Thought. Let's see. Can power this up to get 5 mana of any color. Let's do double green, double blue, and green. Alright, let's make sure we tap some extra lands here. Let's go Doubling Season first. Alright, opponent, if you got it, you got it. If you don't, you don't. Relic, exiling cards from graveyard. Remand. Okay. So I guess he knows my win condition as well, which is kind of harsh, but at least I finally got a Doubling Season out on the field. So next turn I could win, since I have 2 Planeswalkers to cast in hand. We'll see how that goes. Either he's gonna get his combo and win, or I'm gonna get my combo and win. Now this is the moment of truth. Inquisition. It's gonna be able to slap Jace Cunning Castaway out of my hand, which part of an extravagant win condition, but not absolutely needed. Thoughts, oh man, he can do all the win conditions. Okay, okay, okay. Can't say I like this very much. Alright, so his whole protect his combo and win strategy is pretty sweet. Right now his devotion is 3, so... Alright, so what I'm gonna do, put some next level strat on him. Let's see. I could use this, sacrifice this, go get Blast Zone. Blast Zone comes out with 2 counters. Sacrifice Blast Zone, then I will have 2, 4, 5. Not enough left over. I'm gonna say it's fair to assume that he's out of counter spells right now. I'm just gonna go ahead and send the Platinum Angel out there. If this card's out, he cannot win the game with his typical combo. He has to find a way to kill Platinum Angel. So this is a massive roadblock for him. He can't find a way to get rid of it. And Platinum Angel lands. I'm just kind of threatening him here with the blast zone as well. Oh no, blast zone got exiled. I guess I didn't forget. I just didn't pay attention to it. Okay, since blast zone is in exile, which other land do we need? Let's see. We have two towers. One of them has a spreading seas. I guess I might as well get a tower. Okay, let's see. I guess I might. No, don't have enough mana. I was about to pass my other doubling season just for the heck of it, but that's not gonna work. Just getting land flooded here pretty hard. It's not good. I really don't want to attack with my. I guess I have no choice but to attack with my Platinum Angel. Since their deck typically doesn't run any creatures with, what's the name? Flying. I guess Inverter does have flying. It's 4 cost. I'm not sure if they can flash it in though. So I guess I'll just leave this up. Major Charm. Okay, yeah, but also now my opponent can no longer pretty much easily do their combo because since they can't win the game and I can't lose the game, there are certain conditions now that would make it to where they end up losing the game. Inquisition, so he's staying in my hand here, trying to make sure I don't end up playing into a win condition. Alright, I would say at this point in time, Karn might be a win condition. Alright, Karn hits. Go get something that changes everything about this game. Alright. Walking Ballista is a target as well in this, so gotta remind myself of that. Okay, I could go get Golos and then see what comes out of top 3. Or I could do Walking Ballista. If I do Walking Ballista, I might as well play the other doubling season, which would be 5 mana. Which would basically use up 6 mana, and I would have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. So it would come in with 16 counters on it, so it would be able to win the game by itself. So let's try the Walking Ballista strat first. See what happens. Hmm. Maybe I should not have used up all of the green mana there. Definitely, not playing as cautious as I should be. But we were able to pull the win off there. Good games, opponent. So we beat the inverter combo pretty solidly. Let's see. They do play to Fairy, which could have bounced my Angel and made them win. So maybe that's the output they were looking for. All right. Excellent one here, I guess. You're not fun. See what this is. Alia, Zenith, Secret Prestige. That's one I don't see very often. The man. I guess my opponent knows who I am. Okay, I think I can't. I'll powder the hand. And I'll again. Two pieces of Tron, no go. Alright, so Cascading Cataracts. I think definitely Serum Powdering hands with Cascading Cataracts is terrible. But at the same time, I need to guarantee the turn 3 Tron, otherwise I'm in pretty bad shape. And so let's put that back, that back, that back. We go with that. Alright, let's keep this hand. Alright, let's see. We need two pieces of Tron Expedition map, and we're looking pretty awesome. Give it a Serum Powder, Sphere, and an Expedition, and a Star, I guess. Alright, so we have exactly what we need to get the Tron on turn 3. Then everything is top deck. This is how we play games, people. We just top deck. That's it. It's like nothing else, just straight top deck. Like the turn 3 Tron here, my opponent. Even though I'm not doing nothing with it, I'm there just going to be sitting here watching them do stuff. But since they're playing hardened scales, I'm assuming it's Infect, Metallic Mimic. What is he naming? He's naming Construct, so Walking Ballista is going to be coming up here pretty soon. Oh, I go back walkers for days. And I keep drawing into just Expedition maps. This is not good. And I don't have my Cascading Cataracts in the deck, so next turn for me is going to be very iffy. Alright, so what are the big things here? Thanks. Okay, this one time I just have to go fetch lands because you can't not keep doing stuff. Modular one. Dang, I can't use blast on them because it just powers up his things ridiculously. So I guess I'll just go Tower Forest. Because that's really my only save choice. Okay. Alright, let's go red. Wormcoil's not bad. Alright, nothing my opponent has flying yet. So, good thing is I can block some damage. Ancient Stirrings. He's probably looking for Walking Ballista at this point. Then he'll attack with just his workers. Oh no. Oh, Azeloth. Now he's like set up for success. Alright, so first thing I'm killing is the Metallic Mimic if he attacks with it. Because that powers everything to the next level. No attacks. You like it? He knows my deck, so he knows what comes after doubling season, so I gotta kind of be weary here a little bit. Arcbound Ravager. Probably going to attack. Alright, so he attacked. That's 36, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage I'm taking. Three, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage. I can take 10 damage or 9 damage, but it's all the same. I'm dead next turn regardless. He sacrificed it before I did damage. No surprise. Lavender's out of control, peoples. Look at it. Going to a 12-12 in a matter of. Oh man, then he sacrificed it. Ouch. Okay. GG. GG on GG. Alright, let's see if we can find a way to combat against his ridiculousness. Vorinclex is actually pretty good. Worm Claws are out. Emrakul, I guess we'll have to stick around here for a second. Platinum Angel, I would say, could be in. Oblivion Stone for sure in. Relic-ish. Golos, I'd say yes for sure. Walking Ballista, no. Trinisphere, yeah. The main thing is that's going to win this game is going to be Karn on turn 3. If it hits the field, then I'm set. If it does not, then I'm in trouble. So let's take this out. That over there. Alright, what's going on here now? The Platinum Angel is pretty tempting. I think I can live with it on the sideboard. Either Relic of Progenitus, one of the two. Let's take the Relic out. Nah, let's leave the Relic in. Alright, so this hand is not going to turn through Tron. Or it might. It's gonna be pretty much dependent on the next card we draw. So we have two things to bet on: Expedition Map or Sylvan Scrying and Chromatic Star. I'm gonna bet on Chromatic Star because it at least gets us to draw an extra card if we don't get a piece of Tron. Igmoth, Infect. Oof, so Infect damage is gonna be how I lose this if I lose. Alright, so with Oath, I can risk it on Oath. And then I will have my Planeswalkers that I can play, which is a fairly safe bet. Yeah, I think I'll risk it on Oath. If I had colorless Planeswalkers, then I would do that instead, but since I didn't have them, I figured risking it on Oath is the best option. So next turn I will have 3 mana available. That Inkmoth Nexus right there is going to be the death of me. I have to find a way around it quick. Also, it doesn't help that my opponent knows my deck. Maybe not specifically this version, but for the most part, all my Tron Walkers deck are kind of around the same. Tron and Planeswalkers, so it doesn't deviate too much from the script. Alright, well, I drew him the natural Tron, so let's Tron it up. Alright, most important things to do right now. I could tap his Metallic Mimic. I'll make it to where if he does damage to me, then nope, that's not the best option. I just need to try to combo ASAP on this game. So let's go see some more options. Karn is a godsend. If I can get Karn out, I am sitting pretty right. So yeah, I'm definitely going to just have to take Karn. And he's probably going to put Karn by himself. Okay, so now I have Karn as well. Now I can go get Cascading Cataracts with my Expedition map. Probably attacking Jace here. Yep, Jace is dead. Hardened Scales. Inkmoth Nexus again. Arcbound Worker. Arcbound Worker. Oh my gosh. Ah, a Hammerback Walker. Oh, yeah. Okay. Alright, so now here's the situation. Once he can start sacrificing artifacts to Inkmoth, I'm pretty much dead from infect damage. So I have to basically stop infect damage first, or I can just go straight bridge route. If I go the bridge route, I think I should be able to have enough mana next turn. Right now I have 7 mana, so I'll be able to cast at least 2 Planeswalkers next turn. 7, 9 mana. So these two are 8. I would need to go get a tower. That way I'll have 2 more mana to be able to use Sorcery as Spyglass. Turn his Inkmoth Nexuses off. Tap 2 creatures. And with Karn out, it stops the artifacts from working. So let's see. It stops the artifacts from working, so he will not be able to sacrifice them. Uh, 9 mana. These two are 3 right now. 3. Okay, those two are at 3 right now. Let's see. They're at 3. How many cards can I dump out of my hand? I can dump 3 cards out of my hand, and I will get a third card in my hand. Not knowing what that is yet. Yeah, I think I just have to go fetch here. Alright, let's go Penrex. Alright, let's see. Of course, Karn needs to be out. If I just plus on Karn, then that's pretty good. Karn can take a maximum of 4 damage. So I think I'm gonna have to do that with Karn, and then maybe later on try to see if I can use something else to win the game. But as of right now, hmm, these might be my best choice. I'm really afraid of this Inkmoth Nexus, though. I can say that much. But it's not gonna kill me until next turn, if it's what kills me. So the game here is to protect Karn. Karn is the key to winning this game. So let's take this one and that one. So unless he animates his Inkmoth Nexuses and swings at Karn as well, he will not be able to kill it this turn. So I shut him off from being able to win the game this turn with his explosive counters on Inkmoth Nexuses and then just winning the game. So that's good. But that puts me in a pretty bad position for next turn when I have to figure out how I'm gonna win. Or if I will be able to win. What I'm working towards right now is pretty much just getting an ensnaring bridge out. Inkmoth getting animated. Inkmoth getting animated. Just like I said earlier. Oof. Oof. All the messages. Okay, attacking with all 3. Wait, 2, 3, 4 creatures, like I said earlier. That's 2, 4, 5, 6 damage total. I'm gonna block the Metallic Mimic, of course. Card will have what? One, two counters left on him? That's pretty sweet. Alright, so let's see here now. I can keep two creatures tapped again as well. But first, let's see what we draw into here, because I really need another card out in order to be able to remotely say I can survive in this game. I could do Blast Zone, Blow Blast Zone. It kills the Oceloth, kills Hardened Scales. Alright, Blast Zone is the new it for right now. Alright, so let's see. I can keep Hangerback Walker tapped. I have to go see what else I draw into first. I need a Planeswalker that keeps me alive. And I got 0. I got lands. What can I do with lands? What can I do with lands? Lands. I cannot do anything with lands. This is at an 8 right now. Alright, so I could go get Sorceria Spyglass. Name the Inkmoth Nixuses. After naming Inkmoth Nixus, I could go tap the Hangerback Walker for 1 turn. Or, even better yet, I guess I could go get Platinum Angel. If I get Platinum Angel, I'm guaranteed to not lose from infect damage. And typically that's how he mainly wins the game, so that should buy me a lot of time. So I guess I can just go get the lands. Alright, Platinum Angel, where you at? All bets are on you, Platinum Angel. Well then, it looks like I did not make sure that I had mana open to cast Platinum Angel this turn. Let's keep that tapped. Alright, so he has 2 cards in hand. So we can animate both his Inkmoth Nixuses. Okay. As long as he doesn't play an Archbound Ravager, then we're okay. Alright, put the land out. Guess I'll see what I draw into first. I have 2 infect damage right now. And some green mana. Let's try that again. Add some more green mana. Oblivion Stone. Alright, we're not gonna rely on Oblivion Stone. I guess I can do the Oblivion Stone now. If worse comes to worse, rely on that to try and win. Now, as long as he leaves an Inkmoth Nixus untapped, I cannot attack him willy-nilly. So attacking is kind of off the table here. He's going to be able to attack me though. And of course I'm not going to block it. Alright, so he still has 1 card in hand. Alright, so let's put a fade counter on Platinum Angel. Might as well go fetch all the lands at this point in time. It's not like we can do anything else anyways. And opponent is in pretty much the exact same position we are. Mine is what I need to have double of Ultron lands. Nice. And then let's go ahead and get another tower. So now they know what we have in hand, but that's okay. We pretty much have everything we need to come out of this, so we will stroll where we're at for right now. Once again, taking the damage. Doubling season, that's a pretty good one. I guess we could destroy Stone at this point in time. This goes away. After that goes away, we could go ahead and cast Doubling Season. Also keeps it at 4 life, so since we'll be at 4 life, it's not the worst. Triggers. All them Thopters are flying though, which is not the best. But I'm okay with it. Getting the option to graft on every single one of them must be annoying. Alright. Alright, maybe killing the one big artifact was not the best, because now they got tons of little artifacts. But I'm not going to block anything. I'm just going to keep taking the hits here at this point. If they have a way to remove Platinum Angel, they win. If they don't, then eventually I will end up winning. I'm pretty sure I do not have Ugin in the deck, and Karn doesn't quite do it in this position. Trying to add enough mana here to be able to cast any spell that I end up with. Okay, Chromatic Spheres are what I'm going to end up with. Because I just need card draw into a Planeswalker at this point. Alright, let's see. Double blue is what I'm going to need. Let's do blue. Another doubling season. I guess I have no choice really but to take it. Just have to pass at this point. Alrighty, so building jar. Okay, he's doing the keeping one card in hand as well trick, so it's 2 playing at that one game at this point. We're pretty good at it apparently. Alright, what do I get? I need double blue. Green. Okay. Alright, so I know I'll need green, red, blue, white. Serum powder, not too good. I guess I'll just go the land route. Wish I had. Mm, Times like these, you wish you played Ugin Spirit Dragon. Or more copies of Pines. I think at this point he might just be trying to time me out though, which is honestly not a bad strategy because I can't find a way to win the game. I'm at 9 minutes while he's at 17. He's walking ballista on the sideboard. Walking ballista is there. Let's go all in on ballista. This should be able to get us lethal. Yeah, this gets us lethal. Should come in with 8 to 32 counters on the ballista. Say it ain't so. I think I saved targets just now. GG. Man, opponent conceded there pretty quick. I appreciate it. Not gonna respect that. He made me play it out, and then once he saw for sure win condition, he went ahead and conceded. And respect that 100%. Alright, goggles. Vorinclex is actually beastly in this matchup. I didn't have anything I felt like I wanted extra in that matchup. Times value is through the roof. Sorcery of Spyglass is a godsend here. Same for Walking Ballista that pulled through and got us that win just now. I think I'll just submit it and run it back. Oof. Mine power plant tower, say word to your mama. Looks like we're looking pretty great here. Turn 3, whatever you want from the sideboard. Say what? Or turn 3 dead from infect combos. Nice, so turn 2, Oath of Nissa. Turn 3, Karn. Turn 4, Nicol Bolas. I mean, man, we are looking great right now. Downside is these things are going to be hard to get rid of. Now I'm having to choose Doubling Season or Oath. I think I'll have to go Oath first. Because at least with Oath I can cast Bolas. Bolas can make welding jars into creatures and kill them. He can also kill things, so let's move this over here so we'll accidentally play it. Oh man, a tower again, never mind. Let's go with the tower. Now I know we have the natural Tron going on, but that's okay. Came out as a 4/4. Ensnaring Bridge in this matchup, if you can get it off and get your hand low enough, is like absolutely amazing. Alright, so he's dealing 4 damage right now with this, so he can deal 5 damage total next turn. So even if I keep Karn alive, he is still going to die relatively soon. Next turn I can have up to 5 mana available again, because I can cast Bolas for 5. And then I will have these 2 left on tap, so I'll have 5 mana left on tap total. 5 mana left on tap total, what does that get me? I really want to try to combo off a win here, but I do not know if it's realistic. I can make it to where only one creature can attack per turn with, what's the name? Silent Arbiter, but it's one turn too slow. Actually, we could just get a Walking Ballista for 1, and then Walking Ballista for 1 blocks the Arcbound Worker. So yeah, I think Walking Ballista for 1 is actually it. So yeah, Walking Ballista for 1 blocks the Arcbound Worker, keeps Karn alive. Next turn I can cast Bolas. And maybe go get Platinum Angel again, because Platinum Angel seemed to be a real pain last time around for the opponent. Just attacking with the Arcbound Worker here. Yeah, I guess I could have sniped him for a 1 damage, but yeah, I had decided not to do that. So let's see. Karn is still alive. I could go get Ori. Ori adds 5 mana. Ori adds 5 mana. I could cast Doubling Season after that. He has the Inkmoth Nexus is out though. That's a pretty significant problem. No, I need to lean out no matter what. That's 10 mana available. If I do Sorcery of Spyglass, name Inkmoth Nexus, I won't die from Inkmoth Nexuses, which means the game is going to last a little bit longer no matter what. I could use Bolas and destroy his Arcbound Worker. So yeah, I think that's the play. Basically sweep up the field at this point. So Sorcery of Spyglass. He has a land in hand. It's tricking me. Oh, I only have 4 minutes to win this game? Inkmoth Nexus. Make sure I pick on the right one. Yep. Okay. Alright, let's go Bolas. I don't have time to just worry about ultimating at this point. Just have to pretty much clean up the field as quick as possible so we can get something else going on here. That's kind of my fault there for not really realizing how much time I had. Can't cast anything else. Let's go next turn. So Inkmoths are offline. Skip to my opponent's turn. They have 15 minutes. Kind of really shows how efficient they are playing their deck, because Ozeloth, he only has a land in hand still. So next turn I can play Doubling Season and Oath, and then see if we can ultimate some Planeswalkers and wrap this game up. Alright, so those some good games. Oh man. Oof, some close games too. Shoot. Alright, let's see about finishing this one out strong. Except for this last game was taking a minute. Alright, here we go. Fudge Fudgesicles? So, I thought it was just Fudgesicles at first. 2 pieces of Tron and let's see what the good luck and fun first. And they're already beginning the game with 7 cards in hand, so either they know what I'm playing or they have a really good hand. I'm gonna say they have a really good hand. Okay, this hand I'm keeping. Natural Tron, card, Serum Powder, mine, both fun. Oh, Breeding Pool, I'm never Vigor. Looks like we're seeing some Titan. One thing that stops Titan is Torpor Orph on turn 2. And on turn 3, you're just dead. So, I think I just ought to lose this match now. We'll see what happens. If they end up stumbling over even one thing, then I should be able to come back and recover pretty quickly. But if they do not, then yeah, this matchup is horrendous for me, along with almost everybody else who's playing Modern. Okay, I'm not dead yet, but next turn, is he playing the Dryad Arbor? Oh, wait, not Dryad, but Dryad of Elysian Grove. Primeval Titan looks like he can go prime time already. I mean, it's Primeval Titan swinging at me, so I can stop the swinging of the Prime Titan. But if he follows it up with Scape Shift and what's the name of the card? Valakut? Next turn, I'm just dead. See Titan here going all out. It's becoming massive, monstrous. Just straight value right here, fellas. Straight value. Gold Squirter? Oh no, I'm just dead. Gold Squirter, pop it. Alright, that sucks, but it is what it is. Hey, if I was on the play here, I could have gotten Ensnaring Bridge before all this happened. So he has to pay 4 mana. Summoner's back. He's getting dried off in Listen Grove. Now he's gonna get some Valakits and just pretty much light up the stage, fellas. Valakut triggers everywhere. Alright, opponent, you got it. Good game. Good game. Valakut's coming out tapped as well. Craziness, people's craziness. Alright, let's see if we have any kind of chance against this deck. We have Relican, pretty much just all the crazy weird type stuff. The Snaring Grid I want to put in Ghost Dawn, of course. Put in Angel is if you Golos for sure can go in. That's one more coming out. I guess I might just take the relic back out. Since it doesn't provide much value besides the additional card draw, and everything else in the deck is pretty stacked abilities wise. Alright, let's go with it. Alright, we are on the plane now. Let's see how we do. Alright, we do like we do Natural Tron, I guess. Natural Tron. Vorinclex, sorry, my man. You're good. And that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say he's not good enough. I'm just going to say he's good. He's good. but he's like one turn too slow. You require one too many green mana to get you out on the field. Alright, so I think I put Torpor Orf in the deck. Since Torpor Orf is in the deck, really Ensnaring Bridge is my only option. Arboreal Razor. Bouncing that back to his hand. Opponent getting ahead of the land here pretty quick as well now. Let's see. If he's dried, dried means that I can do a Sundering Titan and just wreck his world next turn. So I guess I will go do. I can also do Trinisphere, but nah, let's just do a Sundering Titan. Since it's just so much more impactful than anything else I can do. And that Sundering Titan still leaves Karn alive for one more turn at least. So I guess one way to win matches like this is if they put the Dried of Elysian Grove out too soon, and you could just Sundering Titan them away out of the game. It should be swinging for 2 here. You might choose not to play any lands on purpose here. Summoner's Pact. What is he doing? That's 2, 3, 4. Maybe he's playing another Dried of Elysian Grove? Okay, I guess he couldn't see a way to win. Also, he used Summoner's Pact, which means that next turn he would have to pay 4 mana, which I guess he does have the 4. But once I destroyed his lands, he wouldn't have enough mana to pay for it. So it might be a slight miscalculation there on my opponent's part. Alright, I'm taking Vorinclex. Did I take any Planeswalkers out at all? I did not. I had Vorinclex. Oh, man, it's hard to keep it in the deck right now. It's really hard to keep it in the deck right now. But I am going to run it back. Torpor, what else is doing this? Alright, let's see. Turn 3. Let's see what's really good here. I know Relic is decent because of card draw effect. Ensnaring Bridge is decent because of stopping attackers. Trinisphere is decent. Wormcoils are actually not the most terrible things on Earth. Platinum Angel is not the worst. Sundering Titan is not the worst. Walking Ballista is definitely not the worst. There's a lot of options here, but it's all like so situation specific that it's harsh. Because it's like I want to be able to just put a specific card in and just call it good, and I'm set with that, but I can't. Like the Vorinclex though, I think the double green is just too much. So I'm better off with anything else. So I think Relic at that point is decent. Then Snaring Bridge I do really want, so it might be better off to do it with Karn. Sundering Titan is the same thing. Platinum Angel and Trinisphere just delay the inevitable. So let's try with this. Alright, so it looks like I'm keeping this hand. Opponent began the game with 6 cards in hand. I think I might just want to do the expedition map here. It doesn't let me draw any additional cards to see what I would get or whatever, but at least then I could save this for my Ancient Stirrings later on in the game. Here's the Dry Felician Grove again. Alright, let's go get a mine. Alright, so now I really need card. Opponent look like they missed a little bit as well, or they're holding a Pact of Negation or something. Beast Within destroy my tower. I can respect that play. I'm just gonna have to make sure I attack with this 3/3 beast every time. Because in this matchup, holding off damage doesn't win you the game. It's just the inevitable at that point in time. So it looks like they missed a land drop again, which is massive on my part. So I think I'll have to go O-Stone this turn. Let's go get a tower again. And hope that he misses a land drop again next turn. So I can use O-Stone and blow everything up, which will set him back a fairly decent amount, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, so judging from the attacking that's already going on, I'm going to assume he missed the land drop again. Oh man, he missed the land drop again. Alright, so yeah, he's blocking here because he realizes what's going on here now. Snap that circuit for green. An Oath of Nissa. X5 to blow this thing up. Let's go ahead and make this thing go nuclear. Or do I want to wait? I have not played a land yet this turn. I could go ahead and look for Cascading Cataracts, which guarantees I'll be able to cast anything that I get. And then I can make it go nuclear in my opponent's turn, if they try to cast anything. We finally got a land drop. It's only 2 damage. Do I take the 2 damage or do I go nuclear? I think I just take the 2 damage. Because that means that I still have O-Stone up. And then I could put a counter on my beast. Or I should say the beast that they gave me. Okay, so he's trying to squeeze out as much damage as he can here. I really don't know what else I'm going to draw into after this. But I'm going to say it's fairly certain I'll be able to hit a card because I'll be going through 5, 8 cards. 9 cards is what I'm going to see total. So since I'm going to be seeing 9 cards, I'm going to say it's fairly certain I'll be able to hit a card. So let's see, Walking Ballista should be on the sideboard. And Sundering Titan as well. Which means that I can leave the Dryad alive and just take the damage. Just take the damage, that way next turn I can blow up their Primeval Titan and whatever else comes along. Maybe I should attack first. Yeah, let's attack first here. Do everything in the absolutely correct order. Guess I could just use this as well. Guess I really don't. I should probably use Ancient Stirrings there. Alright, so I can use Bolas to kill Dryad. Means that next turn he has to cast Dryad plus Primeval Titan. Or I can just do Titan and power it up and then kill me. Play more lands. That's 5. I'll have 2, 3 land, 2, 3 mana left over. You have 3 cards in hand. I think I'm just gonna. Well, if you're gonna bet everything on select few cards, might as well see all your options. So I'm gonna see all my options. Doubling season. Next turn, doubling season, Nicol Bolas win. That's 5, 1, 2. Alright, how much mana would I be short next turn? I'm gonna need 10 mana to be able to win, and I have 7, 8, 9, 10 mana available when I play this forest. So I guess I can do Stirrings now just because I have the mana. And Iron Liberated is what it looks like. Alright, so next turn, blow up Glowstone at some point in time. I believe opponent played a land there. They played a basic forest. Summoner's Pact. Primeval Titan. Of course, I'm not gonna let it hit the field. Or even if I do let it hit the field, then I could just blow it up. Once the triggers hit the stack. And that kills both Dryad and Titan. Because next turn my opponent loses anyways, I just need the Dryad gone. Right now, he would get 2 lands that come in tapped, basically, and have a 6/6 Titan. I'll let it resolve and hit the field. This is just to be on the safe side. Alright, opponent, you get 2 more lands. And the game is over. Yep, he realized it was game over. Alright, so it was a nice little league. Ended up with a little 4-1 again. Second time I played was this deck, and got the same result, I think, the last two times I played it. But just a little bit off there from the 5-0, which we're striving for here. So, guess I'll try again next time and see how it turns out. As far as the deck list goes, it is the current one on my stream decker if anyone wants to check it out. But yeah, it's doing fairly decent. Bunch of planeswalkers as usual. Making this deck as colorful as possible. Biggest new addition is Vorinclex and Tamio here. Also went down a lot of colors, so like you can imagine, in the Tron matchups, they are not so cut and dry for me anymore. And also the Worm Quads being in definitely makes it a little bit easier for those matchups against opponents who are playing Burn or Jund or pretty much anything that, Worm Quad just pretty much dominates in the first place. So yeah, that's still going on. Besides that, Platinum Angel won us a game here. So she's obviously showing how good she can be here. And let's see, what else? I think that's about it. Well, thank y'all for watching my video. I know it would be nice for me to be on camera and everything, but I'm not really feeling up to it right now. As you all can tell in my voice, I'm not doing bad. I'm just, I don't know, allergies or something. But, these days, everything is COVID, so. But yeah, so, some pretty good games. I will catch you all peeps later.